Good morning, folks. Lindsey Huddleston back at you again with the Monday Motivation. Hope you're having a great Monday on this December 16th, countdown to Christmas Day and the New Year 2020. What's the topic today? Ugly win versus a pretty loss. What you think about that? Ringo in the building. Got some Ringo economics going. Got Coach Dave Jones representing Eastern High School. Coach can appreciate this. Dan can appreciate this. Woo can appreciate this. Ugly win versus a pretty loss. Sometimes we got to accept those ugly wins. Let's look at Michigan State versus Oakland University, 72-49. The stat line didn't look too good. You didn't give me the ugly win. You'll take the ugly win, Dan. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Stat line didn't look too good, Dan, for Michigan State Spartans. A lot of players in single figures, not many in double figures. There's a lot going on, but it was a 23-point win. I think we have to realize, not just with the basketball season, but also in life, especially to my guys who are chiming in right now, Coach Jones, Coach James, Wu Payne, of course, Dan Ringo, you understand this is not the time when Michigan State has to play their best basketball. Doesn't mean they shouldn't work hard, but their best basketball needs to be played within the window of late March and early April. And I relate that to our lives. Right now, every day, if we go through and we get ugly wins, we're okay with that because eventually the time is going to come when you're going to be on the stage and you can do all those things to have that perfect game, that perfect presentation, that perfect, speech or whatever it may be. But we have to humble ourselves and know this is the work time. This is the grind time. So many people want to exceed, want to excel. And it's ironic. The three guys I got chiming in right now are guys who are real tough at going from point A to point B, inspiring people. Dan Ringo with the work that he's doing, from Airman to CEO. Dave Jones and what he's done with the program over at Eastern High School, from taking it to be a non-contender to everybody has to watch out when Easter comes in the building. My guy Wu Payne with the Outstanding Wu League, down in Detroit and also in Sacramento, doing great things. So sometimes we got to take an ugly win. We don't like it, and maybe social media and our perspective about what people think play a role into that. But let's talk about that for a second as I digress, what people think. I met Tom Crean a few years ago with my guy Horatio. He was one of the speakers at the Horatio Williams camp, for coaches. Matter of fact, Dave Jones was down there with his Eastern staff. Tom Crawford, how you doing, man? Jack Ebling picked up a gift for you. I'll tell you about it later. I don't know if you'll like it, though. Good to see you, Tom. But one thing Tom Crean told me, he's talked about his experience with Dwayne Wade when Dwayne Wade was being drafted to the NBA. He said, you have to realize that green room that the NBA provides for the top draft picks, you only get 6 seats per person. You only get 6 people to sit down with you. So along with yourself, I should say, one, you get 5 other people you can invite. So you think about a player who's in the NBA and the experience they've had, the coaches they've met, the people they've come in contact with all of their life. You probably can fill up a stadium with people who are on board, supporters there for you. When it comes down to it, you only get 5 other people to invite. So my point being is, while we're out here looking at things and not liking the ugly wins because of how they may look to other people, how they may reflect on our personality or our brand, at the end of the day, you only get 5 people to bring to the NBA green room, meaning that when it's time to celebrate your success, it's only going to be a small amount of people that really matter. That doesn't mean your friends and associates aren't important, but there's only a small core group. And sometimes we get so caught up in trying to please everybody, trying to please the masses, trying to get our likes up, trying to get people to give us that feedback, especially my guys who are doing things on social media like Tom Crawford with the Crawford Podcast, Dan Ringo, Ringo Economics and everything he's doing, and Wu Payne, as well as Coach Jones. We can't worry about that. Get the ugly win. Fight for it. Scrap for it. Get down and dirty like you didn't expect, because at the end of the day, a pretty loss is nothing but more than a loss. A pretty loss is nothing more than an L. And what they say is lipstick on a pig, and that's not the way we want to go. So with that, guys, with this Monday Motivation, I don't want to keep you too long, but I want to say it's okay to take an ugly win, because the ugly win is a part of your process for success. And we don't need to get caught up in the politics. We don't need to get caught up in the visuals of what it looks like. At the end of the day, we check the box as a win. Because I tell you what, had Michigan State came down and played a game where all the people on the bench got in and scored, and when Steven Izzo, who's my guy, he lit the place up. But what would have mattered had the game been close, or Oakland would have won their first game against Michigan State? Would not have mattered. I appreciate that, Brother Ringo. You need this for money. Well, I'm glad I'm able to give it. Another thing, too, I want to shout out my guy, Coach Mike Davis over at University of Detroit. Coach Davis is a great guy, and my GOAT guy, Tracy Dildy. Coach Davis gave me some advice a long time ago when he came from Houston to Michigan. I said, how you handle being here? And he said, man, I take a cold shower every morning. I said, what? I know it's cold in the D, but you take a cold shower every morning, and he swore by it. He said, man, you should try it. You got to do it. It's good for you. It gets you going and help you with your health. So many other things. I mean, he swore by it. I tipped my little pinky toe in that cold shower one morning. I couldn't do it. But then I thought to myself, if I want to do something I never done before, if I want to achieve something I never achieved, I have to do something I never done. If I want to achieve something I never achieved, I have to do something I never done. So I got back on it, Coach Davis. I'm a few days into the morning cold showers, man. I swear by it. Now I'm going to take a hot shower at night. But if I get up in the morning getting ready to go, the energy is there. It helps me. So when you talk about what we need for Monday, Dan, think about it. It may not be easy to change your ways, but what other little things can you do that's going to give you that edge, give you that advantage, allow you to go forward? So with that, I want to wish everyone a happy Monday, a great week. We're going to be coming at you more with more SPS games of the week. If you know of any school or program that's interested in supporting the SPS with appropriate donation and bringing us out to cover the game of the week and to talk about mental toughness and mental health, reach out to me, inbox me. We're trying to have this movement where we can help our young people and our mature people deal with the issues that face us every day in life. So with that, I want to wish you guys the best. Signing off at about 6 minutes. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bit by bit, piece by piece, work on your goals and go from there. God bless you all.